Alright, how's it going, YouTube? This is gonna be my second comic book haul. Coming at you guys with a few different things here. Another store in about an hour away from me. A little bit over an hour. Some YouTube things, and another store that's another hour in a different direction from me. So, get started here. And first store, no, actually we're going to start with some YouTube stuff. Some eBay stuff. A couple things, not a whole lot, but it's pretty decent finds, I thought. I was excited to have them. Just figured you guys might want to see them. First one, probably the best one. Daredevil, 609, second print. Let me turn this down a little for you guys. Here we go. Second print. I got this at auction for $10, I think. Maybe 10 or 15 shipped. This book goes for 20 to 30 all day long on eBay. High grade. This is the first cameo appearance of Vigil. His first full is in 610. I've showed that in my last one. Here's another one from eBay. Secret Invasion. We all know that obviously this is coming to Disney Plus. #1, second print. And next, was action figure variants. Spider-Gwen, #1. Action figure variant, first print. Another second printing. New Avengers Illuminati, #1, second print. Rumored that, the Illuminati's coming to Disney Plus, or going to make an MCU appearance or something. Figured I might as well go on and get some of their stuff. Got it pretty cheap. I got a couple of these. These were real cheap. Darth Vader, #1, 1 in 25. This is the first appearance of that Wookiee that is in the Bounty Hunters series out right now. I figure if he ever makes an on-screen appearance, that these will obviously probably bring in some attraction. Got these for cheap. Like, I think both of them were like $10, $12 a piece shipped, something like that. Well, that's it for the eBay stuff. Let's put it here. Alright, the next stack here is going to be from one of the more local store of the two. When I go to this store, I always hit up like it's a peddler's mall or like an indoor flea market, and they have packs of books, 4 for like $1.50 or $2 or something. And I grabbed a couple of them just because I seen some stuff in there. Here's what I got. Moon Knight, #12. 13. And this one's #12. Those are from the same run. This is #7 from a different run. And the last book out of those 4 packs that I thought was worth anything that I wanted to keep, Fantastic Four 511. This is the first appearance of the One Below All, who is actually designed after Jack Kirby. Pretty interesting. I've been hunting for this. I figured I'd find it somewhere eventually in a dollar bin, probably. So, glad to have it. Glad I found it for cheap. Alright guys, so these are the books that I actually got from the store. Most of them, they have like a cover price bin, new books on the wall, a few wall books, and they have like a $3 bin, a $5 bin, and a $10 bin. If anything else is more price than that, it'll usually be out of those boxes and closer to the counter. So I think all of these, except for one, was in the $5 bin. Starting off, Moon Knight, 14. Just some run filler. Some more. Mark Spector Moon Knight. This is the second ongoing series. That's 53. There's a cool cover with Gambit there. Mark Spector Moon Knight, 34. And from the original run, #4. I'm getting pretty close to having the first 20 issues of the first run together here, guys. So, pretty excited to get that. I think I'm missing like 2 or 3 books out of the first 20 issues. So I'm getting close. Another one, $5. It's a mid-grade, maybe fine minus copy. It's got some spine ticks. Something going on right here, and then a crease right there. But other than that, it's not too bad. A little dog ear. This is Avengers 221, the first time She-Hulk joins the Avengers. So, with the news about her getting her own show and things, never know what'll happen. And one of those design variants that I like to collect. $5, why not? Squirrel Girl, number 16 variant. And I thought this one was cool, seen it in there. Had never seen it before. Got it home, found out it's actually a super low print run. There's a 1 in 10 version of this. It was not there. But there are only like 12,000 copies of this book that were ordered by retailers. And I'm kind of into the low print run type things. So for $5, figured I'd grab it. You can't tell on camera, but it's got quite a few spine ticks. Probably like 7 or 8 of them. Maybe 5 or 6. And the last book from this store, got this for $10. Dark Avengers #1, 3rd print, sketch variant. As I mentioned before, I like to collect the sketch variants, so thought this was a great deal. Had never seen it in the wild, but I know it's going crazy on eBay, so grabbed it. There is a little like crinkling down here. Needs a press, but other than that, it's pretty nice. Moving on. So, the next store that I'm going to be showing books for you guys from, I had never been to before. And went in there, and they had some back issues. Didn't really understand their setup much. Got to looking around, found some decent books. Ended up not getting them. But it was a trip, let me tell you. First things first, I'll probably never go back here. The shopkeep was not necessarily rude, but almost like he knew we hadn't been there before, so he wasn't going to try and cut us any kind of a deal, for sure. But also was just kind of standoffish. I had like a stack of books in my hand that I brought up to the counter that some of them weren't priced, and some of them had like prices on the back, but they didn't seem for certain because they were written in permanent marker just on the bag. And some of them had like clear tape with permanent marker on them. So I was kind of confused. I didn't know if they got those in like a collection and just threw them out or what. But honestly, when we took them up to the counter, he checked every single book on eBay, and I was not happy about it. So these are the only ones I got from there. Got this Canto #1, the City of Giants. Got it for cover price. Another one, Canto #2, Hollow Men #1, first print, cover price. This book I was actually excited to see. Had never seen it before, especially in the wild, but I looked it up on eBay. It goes for a little bit. Spider-Verse #1 variant. And Radioactive Spider-Gwen, 2nd series, #1, first print. This was a decent deal. Avenging Spider-Man #10, 3rd appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. And Far Sector #1, first issue. That one had a $15 price tag on it. I didn't have one. Figured with all the news about Green Lantern, might as well go on and grab it. So here's the best one probably out of the whole stack. I got this for $5, I think. Daredevil #1 hip hop variant. Alright. So going to the last store here. This stack of books is pretty healthy. I'd been to this store before. Didn't have that great of a time. Definitely not as bad of a time as I did in the last store I showed you guys. But had an amazing experience this time. They had just gotten a collection in. They had put almost all of it out on the floor, took all the big books out, put all the rest of it out on the floor, and had it priced pretty decently from about anywhere from $1 to $5 or $6. So most of the stuff I got is from that collection. I got a few other things like these 3 books right here. They were doing this the actual way that Boom intended for it to be done, which was you buy this book and get these 2 free in a pack. So I got all 3 of these for cover price of this book. And this one right here goes for almost $10. Here's one. Didn't have it. I told you guys, I think that I've been trying to complete the Secret Avengers run. Here's one, number 28 variant. X-Force of Cable, number 1 in 50. Let's see who did this cover. I got notes here, guys. Got that for $5. And that is the Salvador LaRocca design variant. This is Spider-Man number 7 variant, $4.25. Here's some more original Moon Knight, 22 for $1, 19, $2, and 11, $2. When I said earlier that I was like 3 books away, it was not including these 3, so I'm still excited to grab them, but even more excited that I'm getting close to completing the run. The next few books are going to be from another run that I'm trying to complete. Got this one, $3, Spider-Gwen number 11, 12, $3, 13, $3, 14, $3, 16, $4.25, 19, $4.25. This is the first appearance of the Spider-Gwen symbiote. 20, $4.25, 21, $4.25, and 30 for $4.25. So, hacking away at this run, getting closer and closer. Not exactly sure how close I am, but I was super excited to get all those. The last few books. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, number 7 for $4.25. Daredevil, number 1, second print. Daredevil, number 1 from the same series, the Somni variant. Daredevil from the current run, number 8, second print. And 10, second print. These second print Daredevils actually go for a little bit online. And I got them both for $4.25. Most of these second print Daredevils go for anywhere between $5 and $10. Some of them even go for $20 on eBay. But I was glad to have them. I've actually almost got the full run of Daredevil second prints. So I'm excited. And seeing this in there, it doesn't have the COA with it, but it's alright. We all know what it is. It's in the Wizard bag and board. Daredevil, number 1/2, Wizard exclusive, $8. Didn't have it, figured why not. And probably the best book out of all the back issues that I was able to find for $1.50, Avengers Academy, number 1, high grade. Alright guys, and bringing you my last book now. Got this from the same store I just got all those from. Was super excited to see it. Walked up to the counter to check out actually, and I seen this book there. When I got up there and I seen it, it was laying either under or like on top of a laptop or something, and I just kind of assumed that it was probably either already sold or on hold for a customer, but I had to ask. Before I finish the story here, I'm going to show it to you guys. Ooh, Superman versus Muhammad Ali Treasury edition. Yeah. Super happy to get this, guys. Like I said, I walked up to the counter to check out and I seen it there, and I asked the woman checking me out, I said, "Is that for sale?" And she says, "Yeah, actually it is." And I was like, wow. In my head I just thought to myself, I have to try and get it. So I asked her to see it, and she handed it to me. Looked at it. It does have obviously some spine ticks, but I a small split right down here. It's about a quarter of an inch. But other than that, book's in great condition. It's complete. It's solid. The colors are deep on it still. There's not really anything wrong with the back of it. But I thought the best thing about the book was the price. They were asking, let's see if I can show it here. It doesn't want to focus, but that's $50. They were asking $50 for it. So I'm looking at it, and she's waiting on me, and finally I shoot her an offer. I said, would you take $35 for it? And I guess she didn't run the store. I guess she didn't own it. But there was another guy in the store, and he had just walked away from the counter, so she hollers at him. And needless to say, he said yeah, he'd take it. So I got this for $35, guys. Was super happy with that. And I don't think I'll probably ever see one in the wild for another good while. So at least until we can get to some conventions. There's not a whole lot in my area. I have to drive usually an hour or two away. So probably won't be seeing this again, but glad I seen it when I did. But that's D Collector. This one I second comic book haul, and hope you guys enjoy it. If you see anything on here piques your interest, let me know in the comments. And talk to you guys soon.